Here we go. Hello, YouTubers. I'm the Mystic, and I'm back with another pick a deck, pick a card, pick, just pick. Type reading. Today's question is: what is your next love relationship, your next romantic relationship gonna be like? Somebody asked me to do something like this, and I'm so sorry that it took me so long to do it. Um, no excuses. I just apologize. I dropped the ball. Do this when I've got a freaking alarm going on. I'm sorry. Um, I'm hearing time to wake up. But anyway, that is what this is about. We're gonna ask about your next romantic partner, all about them, whatever facts or information we can get. With that being said, these are not personal readings. They will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. Just means the reading is for somebody else today. And if you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you guys can contact me through my email, which is down below somewhere. Um, Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, comment, and I will go ahead and get into the decks. So I think I'm gonna go this way. So this is number one, number two, and number three. If you need more time, pause the video. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get started with deck number one. Alright, deck number one. Just making sure this is the right way. What is coming toward? That is just like deeply ingrained right now. We want to know about your next romantic relationship, your next romantic partner, any information we can get about that, what kind of person this is, what they do, where they're from. Please remember, these are not personal readings. They will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. It just means the reading is for somebody else today. If it does not resonate with you, you can go to my channel and watch other videos. I did one of these before, but that was when I was a baby reader, and I've been doing this for a few years, so now I'm just gonna redo it. I just saw 222. You might want to look that one up. The image of the Two of Cups came in my head, and that is a relationship card. It's also a soulmate card. So we're gonna keep asking about your next romantic relationship, your next romantic partner. What are they like? What do they do? Where are they from? How do you guys meet? Stuff like that. We're gonna see what comes up. Accurate and concise answers to the question. What is going to who? What is the romantic partner? The next one gonna be like for the seeker. Nope, that's like 4 cards. I think I want those two. Those 2 cards. Top 2 cards. I just saw 333. Okay, so that's way too many cards. I'm not sure why I'm having the hardest time shuffling this deck right now. Maybe this person comes very slowly, or it takes them a long time to get to you. Oh. Alright. Okay. Fine. I feel like I need to start this thing all over again because I keep getting, like, flippers. We're gonna try this one more time, okay? I'm sorry it's taking so long. I'm gonna put a timestamp so that you guys can skip this if you wish to, but I keep seeing 444, 222, and 333, so what I would do personally is just watch the whole thing, but whatever. Okay, let's go for the seeker. in a romantic, what is their next romantic partner going to be like? What is the seeker's next romantic partner going to be like? Where are they from? What kind of person are they? All about them. Alright, that was much cleaner. It was probably because I wasn't as focused as I needed to be. This can be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is the Knight of Pentacles, and he is the slowest moving freaking knight in the deck. Okay? The slowest moving knight in the deck. Which makes sense because I was having an issue getting these cards out. This person could have an issue, like they might have to like scope you out and plan and try and perfect their 555. Try and perfect their how they're coming towards you before they do it, because this person is very slow moving, but they're also very stable. So once they actually get into your life, they will offer you, this is like to me the Ace of Pentacles right here, offer you stability, offer you something that you can really hold on to and sink your teeth into. It's not gonna be like the oh, look at that, Ten of Pentacles. It's not gonna be like the Knight of Wands, where they come into your life and then they leave again. They come into your life and they leave again. It's like, I'm here and I'm here to stay, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, because this is like a legacy card. So it's like we go from the Ace of Pentacles here on the Knight of Pentacles card, the Ten of Pentacles here, where it's like you once this person comes in, this is like a long-term thing. So instead of it just being like a fling or like a long-term romantic girlfriend boyfriend ship, it's kind of like, all right, well, I'm here, we like each other, we're together, let's get married and let's stay married. Death card. Until death do we part is what I'm hearing. Like, until death do we part. And this person probably changes your whole entire situation in life. And there's a Chariot card. So let's start with these three, and if we need any more, we'll come back in and get them. I'm getting a whole lot of like a lot of Earth energy, because this card is like heavy, and it's not heavy in a bad way, but it's heavy in like a when you it's got a lot of weight. It comes with a lot of stuff. It's kind of like, but not bad stuff. It's like, what am I trying to say? It's like a bag of coins. You are glad that you got these coins, but it's heavy because it's a bag of coins. So it's kind of like that, substantial. It's I want to say girthy, but that sounds dirty. It's kind of like it's very weighty. Like, I keep hearing these words: heavy, weighty, girthy, meaty. Um, it's just like, I think substantial is the best word, for lack of a better word. The best word that's coming to me is that. And I feel like this person is like, they're not looking toward the past. The Knight of Pentacles is looking, when he's toward me, he's looking toward the future. The Death card is looking toward the future too. So I kind of see this being like a lifelong thing. And then the Chariot card is like coming toward you. So it's like this person might already be mobilizing and getting their shit together so they can come toward you. This is like, I keep hearing death do us part with this death card here, and I want to clarify it. This could also be a Scorpio, or I'm hearing Pisces, Cancer, a Gemini. I'm seeing these faces on this man's shoulders, and it's two different faces. This person could have a Gemini placement, or several Gemini placements, a Gemini stellium. I'm not feeling like they're a Gemini. I'm not feeling like they're a Gemini sun sign, but I'm feeling like they do have Gemini in their chart somewhere. But I could be wrong. Don't get so caught up on the zodiac signs. It's just that I do them for more confirmation for you guys. But if it isn't, it's not that serious. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm gonna clear for the death card. That's funny. Don't get freaked out when it comes to the death card. Five of Pentacles came out like that. Ooh, Five of Swords. The Ace of Wands and the Strength card. So, what the hell? Death card is about endings. It's about transformation. It's about really closing out an old cycle so that you can start a new one. It's kind of like a forest fire. It comes through and it kills all the underbrush and all the things that need to go, but the trees are still standing, and everything kind of grows back. Some things do die, but some things flourish afterward. I'm gonna clarify these doggone five. Why are these fives here? Oh, okay. There was one card. This definitely could be a Cancer, or person with Cancer placements. Distance card, Three of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Weird. So this person might have tendencies to be cold. This person could have tendencies to be cold, secretive, distant. They could have tendencies to be mean, vicious, and underhanded. This person could be someone with a big ego who is very physical. Hopefully, you guys understand what I mean when I say physical. Physical in the relationship, bedroom type sense. Um, this person also likes action. They like to go do things instead of sitting around thinking about doing things. But they do like to plan ahead. So it's like this person, these fives might also be here because this person might be watching you now from a distance, like over the internet. I always see this person like having a phone, like a young person with a phone, and they're like looking at it and they're researching or observing something. So this person could be watching you from a distance very secretly, trying to pick and choose how they're going to come towards you, which this might be why the Five of Swords is here. Like, I don't like the Five of Swords because it is, with my experience with it, has always been like difficult. I mean, it's the Five of Swords, of course it's going to be difficult, but it's been hard. Like, when my relationship ended with my ex-husband, the Five of Swords came up a lot. And then our breakup was difficult when I was losing my job because my boss, I guess I said something to him that made him feel some kind of way, and he didn't communicate that to me, even though I was trying to communicate to him. He basically just like transferred me without telling me. He demoted me without telling me. And I had to find out by going and basically doing my own research. I had to find out by clocking in and realizing that my numbers didn't work anymore, right? So it's kind of like that, backhanded, underhanded, and the two people that I mentioned are very petty. So it's like this person might have a tendency to do things behind closed doors and do things where you don't want to get on this person's bad side because they might really fuck you up, right? And that's on the death card here. So this person might come towards you in a way that is kind of underhanded and backward and kind of vicious. Um, I do see this being like a long-term relationship that kind of ends in one of you guys, a long-term relationship. Obviously, if you live long enough, you'll die. So, like, this is like a long, far-reaching in the future kind of thing, and this might actually be for some of you, like a very few of you, I'm hearing that this might be like your person is like 80 or 90 years old, like in the future, and then they like have lung issues, and that's how they pass away, right? But coming back to now, this person probably has some challenging qualities because they have these challenging cards out here with the Five of Swords. But with these two together, it's like they 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 want to win you at all costs. This card is like winning at all costs or being really vicious. But what I'm getting mostly is winning at all costs because it's next to the Ace of Wands. So it's like they might be underhanded about how they want to win, but they want to offer you this new beginning. And you guys might have times where you take breaks, like you really end what's going on, or you transform the relationship from one thing to another. Um, but this person instigates that change, and they do it in a very underhanded way. Like they might be good at manipulating. Everything doesn't seem very clear all the time because when things are dark, you're either driven somewhere in the daytime and you don't recognize you're it's a new place, right? You go on vacation and you're driving around during the daytime and things are very clear and you can see everything. But at night, when you're driving around that same place, you're like, where the fuck am I? It's kind of like that, where this person, especially if they're a Gemini or have Gemini placements, they have a dark side and they have a light side. They have an evil bastard on the inside and they have a really nice, cool person on the inside too. So this person probably has a big ego. I, I see that I'm seeing like a Bentley or a Maserati. They probably drive a nice car. This can also indicate a car. Um, with the Five of Pentacles, they might have issues with, like, I feel like they make money, but it's like they lose their money almost as fast as they make it. So they might be a big spender in like nice things, but then they might end up in like foreclosure or whatever because they don't have the skills to keep up with their money. And they might not tell you this stuff up front. I, for a lot of you, see this person like maybe watching you on social media if you have social media, but if you don't, it's like maybe they saw you somewhere and they're looking for you online. I had that happen to me once. Like this is Virgo guy. He was like, where? Because I ended up reaching out to him, but then he was like, I've been looking for you for years because I knew him from high school, and then um, I friended him, and then he was like, I've been looking for your ass for years. Where have you been? What happened? Oh my god. So it was interesting. But anyway, I see your person having. I see a person being like light skinned, um, lightish, tannish skin. I see dark hair. I'm hearing blue eyes. I don't feel like this person is very, like, extremely tall, but I kind of see them having maybe tall. They're like a little bit taller than you are. Capricorn, Taurus, um, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definite Scorpio vibes here. Like Scorpios, they can be mean. Geminis can also be mean. Um, Scorpios, they always, all the ones that I've ever really met, they have vengeful tendencies. So if they really want to fuck you up, they can. You could be dealing with a Leo. You might end up with a kid from this relationship, or you might be bringing a kid into the relationship. But I really see this as at the beginning where they're probably watching you now, and the way that they're coming towards you is a little bit underhanded. Like they might use information from their research to maybe bump into you somewhere. Um, I don't feel like their intentions are super messy or nasty, but I feel like this person does have a big ego, I do feel like they make money, but they're not very good with money. And I do see this being a long-term relationship. So yeah, this is like a 20-minute reading. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it out here. With me traveling around so much, I had plans to do extended and go back and do more extendeds, but unfortunately, with what's going on right now, I don't know. But anyway, I don't think there's anything else here. I don't want this reading to get too long. Oh, interesting. This might be a relationship where one of you is a different race, creed, background, religion, color, whatever, and the other person is like totally different. Like you guys can be black and white. Sometimes this can also be like going back to the Gemini thing where they've got two faces or two parts that are to their um, to their personality. They could be bipolar, but not like in a really sick mental way, but like they've just got two different things going on. So, thank you, deck number one. Hopefully that brought you some clarity. It wasn't too confusing. Hopefully you can recognize this person when you see them. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Ta-ta for now. So deck number two. We're gonna look at your next romantic relationship, about your person, what they do, who they are, how they approach you. We want to know all about pile number two's next romantic relationship. Please remember these are not personal readings and they will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay, no big deal. This means the reading is for somebody else today. If you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you may contact me through email. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Six of Staffs. Fire. Boom, 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 boom. Ow. This could be a Leo or somebody who has Leo placements. What the fuck? I got these two cards in the first deck, which is weird to me. I want to get more. The Lover's card. The Ten of Cups. And the Nine of Cups. This is somebody you might have manifested this person. You might have asked the universe for this person. The universe said, yes, baby. I'll give it to you. Get the Ace of Cups, too. Oh, I'm sorry, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so let's look at what we got. These are all really positive cards. So you got the Six of Wands. I'm baffled for a second here. I'm like really kind of baffled a little bit because these are like a really positive cards. Anyway, this person feels like they're going to give you an emotionally fulfilling relationship. It's like they offer you something stable with the Ace of Pentacles, something. It's potential energy. Like this person has a lot of good potential, but since you've got a 10, Major Arcana, I feel this person knows what they want. They know where they want to go. They might seem like they have a big ego, but it's not because they are conceited or whatever. It's because they know where they came from, they know where they're going, and they know their worth and their value, and they know the value and the worth of other things. And I want to say other people too, but they don't seem shallow. They seem like deep because these cards are big. They're like the Major Arcana cards to me are kind of like really big cards, and I call them big because the imagery is just bigger than the Minor Arcana cards. But anyway, it's like this person, they might actually transform your goals or help you get focused on your goals, because it's like you're coming in here with the Six of Staffs, the Six of Wands, and you're like, oh, all right, I've got a little victory, yay! And then here goes the Chariot, which is like the fully realized version of the Six of Staffs. And this person like transforms from being really small and Yes, I won. I think I did something in life because I won this one particular battle. But here comes the chariot card, where now he's got a vehicle. He's got his own sphinx. She never seems happy to me. She never does. But anyway, um, he's got his own sphinx. He's got like a golden headdress and gold on it. He's got like, dripping in gold. Um, it's like a chandelier on his neck, on his wrist. Uh, so it's like this person might help you get clarity on what you want out of life. Like you might have stuff going on already. Maybe you've got plans and you've put those plans into action and you've had some small victories with your plans, right? And then here they come and they're like, oh, this, and that, that's gonna help you, and you do that stuff, and it transforms your original vision, and it makes you think bigger, and then you end up with them not just supporting your goals, but helping you reach them. Like I feel like you can be supportive and say, "Oh yeah, you can do it. Go. Yes, you can do it. I believe in you." Opposed to actually rolling up your sleeves and getting your hands dirty. You know. Anyway, you could be dealing with a Leo, a Gemini. Since there are so many cup cards here, you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Cancer. I'm hearing a Cancer, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Ophiuchus. That's not even a real sign. They can get rid of that now. But anyway, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, and those other signs that I mentioned. So, what does this person do? They might be a driver. They might be a lion tamer. Like this person could be part of the circus, or like a lion tamer, or somebody who performs with. Like I'm seeing a rap video where there's a lady and a bulldog, or a pit bull. They could be somebody who works with animals. I said because I've got like two cards where this person is here with an animal. They could be a person that trains the animals in the circus. Um, I'm also seeing Uber, Lyft, Domino's. They could be drivers. Like they drive for a living. But they've got big plans, so they're actually going somewhere. They're not gonna stay at Domino's or these other places forever. This could be a divinely guided relationship because you've got the lovers here, where it can indicate a romantic relationship that is divinely guided. This person is like really zen. Oh, look at that. So I pull these top cards. Oh, fuck. Why did I get. I got this card in the first deck, and I got this card in the first deck too. So you might want to go get. You might find more information there, or it could just be like a natural progression from the first deck to this one. So I mean, like it's up to you. If you feel drawn, go look at it. If not, don't worry about it. But there's the Ten of Pentacles. This is like the wife, the kids, the car, the little white picket fence, the 2.5 kids. Like, how can you have 0.5 of the kid? I don't fucking know. But anyway, um, this person, this is like a long term relationship here. But it's so cool that it's financially or physically, materially comfortable. And it's also a good emotional type relationship where it's stable. Um, there's the routine that you guys end up coming down with, like, and it fits together really well. And then there's the emotional support where this person feels like they're very emotionally supportive. Eventually, I kind of feel like this person does make some coin because it's like they start off maybe not making a whole lot, or they come in with a business idea, and maybe you're the one who like supports their dreams, right? So you come in, and it's reciprocal. So you support theirs, they support yours. So it's like they come in, and maybe they're not fully realized, and then they will eventually become fully realized. So this person might be like, oh yeah, I wanna do this and I wanna do that, Um, I've got plans, I've got goals, and some of them I haven't started off with, some of them I have. And then you guys together actually make these dreams happen. This person, you guys might actually end up getting married. And this is like a soulmate situation with the lover's card. This person, I feel like this isn't leaving. I feel like this is like this because the Eight of Cups can be leaving and moving. Um, I feel like this is more like of a Zen thing. This person feels like a Zen person, like they're patient, you know, patient, kind, loving, a little bit easier to get along with than certain people, like with certain backgrounds. Like, I mean, you've met people who are hard to get along with. And then the page here, just like with the first deck, I feel like this person could be already like scoping you out. Um, because on this card I see this eye. This eye always makes me feel like somebody is being watched because like it's a fucking eye that's just floating around in the sky here. Or you could have spiritual friends who are watching out, like watching your back here. But anyway, it's like this person always to me seems to have like a phone that they're looking at here. I mean, if you are dating online, this person could actually already see you and they're like, okay. Or they come towards you after they see your profile online. Um, and they're doing like the research, they're trying to figure out more about you before they come forward. Before they come forward. Interestingly, interestingly, we have the 8, the 9, and the 10. So it's like this starts off with maybe them scoping you out, and then they're grateful and happy that they got the date with you, and then it just evolves naturally into this 10 of cups where um it's very emotionally satisfying. This is like a deck of evolution where you start with the 8, you go to the 10. 8, 9, 10, and then you've got the this, which to me is like a low level chariot card, and then it evolves into the chariot card. So this is like it's probably a relationship of soul growth. It's also probably a relationship of mental, physical, emotional, spiritual growth. This person is someone you can grow with, which is nice. You know, nobody wants to be stagnant. This is not like a stagnant thing. It naturally progresses um, through to a relationship that's like a 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles relationship, which is nice, guys. I see good good things for this. I think I already did the signs. I told you guys what this person does, from what I can see. They might also be a bartender. They might have like a lot of bartending skills. They could also drink a lot. I said, oh, what do they look like? I'm seeing like a really handsome man with nice symmetrical features. They might keep their hair covered a lot. Like they might wear hats a lot. Every person on these cards have their hair covered. They could be Hasidic, like a Hasidic Jew. It could also be like Islamic. I'm seeing someone who might be spiritual, like a very spiritual kind of person. If they're not like the religions that I mentioned, like I see somebody who is really into spirituality and somebody who can manifest things they want. This person might be fit and like to work out and wander around with no shirt on. Like they might be the kind of person who's like, I've got abs. Fuck it. I'm not wearing a shirt today. Because a lot of these people on these cards don't have any clothes. Like they're half dressed basically. Like you might be a more modest person, but the person that's coming into your life might be somebody who's like, yeah, I got a nice body, but I'm gonna show it off. And this person feels very handsome. They feel tall, ish. Um, very zen person. So I hope that that give you guys some clarity. I kind of see them approaching you from an internet first type thing. And this person is also strategic because the chariot card can indicate someone who it's a war general. Okay, this person is a they have like a war general mentality sometimes where they're very strategic. They plan things out and then they execute their plan. I'm hearing this person could be driven. Okay, so I could sit here and continue to stare at these cards, but what I'm gonna do is close this out, and I am going to go on to the next one. I hope that this made some sense to you. I hope that you can recognize this person when they come into your life. Um, I didn't get hair colors. I don't really have like what I got is like this person is tall and they're well built. And they take care of their bodies, and so they've got this personality where they know their worth and they know what other things are worth, and they are not going to accept anything less than what they're worth. So, with all of that being said, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you need a personal reading, my information is down below. I'm to talk now. So deck number three. Number three. We want to know all about your next relationship. We want to know about your next romantic partner. We want to know all about deck number three's next romantic partner. Like what kind of person they are, what they do for a living, where they're from. If we can, we want to know how this person is going to approach deck number three. Please remember, these are not personal. They know will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. If you need a personal reading that can only resonate with you, you may contact me through email, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. What is coming? Like, what is your next romantic partner gonna be like? The next romantic partner. Four of Swords. Already, this is distinguishing itself from the other decks. The World. The two Wands. And the Ace of Wands. And there goes the King of Cups. This person could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. They could be a Taurus, a Leo, a Virgo, and I cannot remember what the eagle is. There's an eagle head there. Kind of feel like this person is going to make you the focus of their life. Like you're going to become the center of their life because when I look at this card, I see a person who has all of these other entities focused on her, and she's the middle. She is the focus, and I sometimes see this as a camera lens, and seeing this person through a camera lens, so it's like being focused on, and they might focus on you and like put the spotlight on you and make you the focus of their lives, darlings. Yes. This is the Ace of Wands. This is like a passionate spark. You might feel the spark with this person, and this progresses from the Ace to the Two of Wands. This person might, when they come in, they might have two options they can choose from, and they might be holding on to something from the past, and then, oh wow, this man has the world in his hands, and this is the World card. You might become like the world to them. You might become their world. and they'll focus on you maybe a little bit too much. And I'm now looking at this. I see the world cards together pretty tightly. Um, Deep entanglement is what I'm kind of hearing here. Interestingly, this person turns now. What I'm looking at it. Originally, I was like, is it because this person has two options, and they could choose one or the other, or is it because they what it feels like here is they choose the new option that's not buckled down. Like this thing back here is buckled to the wall, so it's really hard to move. So this person might have a lot of stuff in their past that they can't let go of because you know they've got obligations or whatever that they can't just abandon, but they can turn their backs on it for a little while, but they have to turn back to it again. So maybe this person has I was going to say like somebody they have to support financially, like a child or like alimony. But then what I'm really getting is more that they've just got a lot of stuff that they have to take action on, and they can't just abandon that stuff because they've already built up, a certain thing. They've got goals that they've worked toward, and they can't just let go of those goals. So but then you kind of come around and you become their world, but they can't ignore their past or the things that it doesn't have to be like, oh, a string of baby mamas or whatever. What it could be is like a business, or since the wands cards are like working cards, it's kind of like they might have worked and built something that they cannot ignore just to focus on you, but they want to. They really just want to give you the world here. They want to be able to just focus. I feel like this is you. This staff here is you. You're new. You're not buckled down. You come in, and they just want to grab onto you and hold you, and give you the world. It's like they sometimes wish they could put down their past, that they can just give you their full attention, but they know that they can't because their goals are important, not just to them but like to other people in the world. So this person could be a um, someone, maybe a politician or someone with some like uh, um, some reach in this world, somebody who might have some reach in the world, and they they can't just let go of all of their ideas because they now have a relationship with you. This person right here, they might have taken a break from. I'm gonna clarify that. To see what they're taking a break from. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull him off because he's there staring. Um, I want to clarify the Four of Swords, which can be about taking a break, someone who is meditating or somebody who does meditate a lot. Eight of Swords, Temperance card. Okay, and the Queen. Oh my God, we got the Queen and the King. I don't know why I'm losing my voice, guys. I don't know, but over the last few videos, it's been like constantly going in and out. This person sees you as a very good match to them. And it's so strange how this came out because he was just on the bottom of the deck and I just happened to see him, right? And she's coming out as clarification. So, like, you guys might find your way to this person in a weird, like, synchronistic kind of way, Like a way where you don't realize and then they're, like, in your face now all of a sudden. You're like, oh, wait, here you are. What happened? So, with these water cards coming out, this person could be a Cancer, Taurus, Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio. But Taurus is not a water sign. But Taurus is the opposite of Scorpio. So they're kind of like the same but in different ways. But anyway, a Sagittarius. Um, I'm hearing Aquarius. I'm getting a Taurus very strong with that song by, what is that song called? The lyrics go, Taurus, born in 1775. I'm like 300 or something, but I'm still alive. What's that song? I can remember who sings the song, but it's like one of those Insane Clown Posse. I think it's the Insane Clown Posse. But anyway, I feel like this person has spent a lot of time developing this now with the temperance card. It feels like this person has spent a lot of time on themselves, like healing themselves. Like they might have also spent a lot of time waiting because this person's doing nothing but sleeping. They're on the card. They're doing nothing but sleeping. They're like focused on healing and meditating. And it's kind of like they spent a lot of time developing themselves. They spent a lot of time like in their heads, trying to figure out where they want to go. And they might have felt in the past like they were stuck, or like the person that they've been. I feel like this person's been waiting for you, and they've they've ignored other things. They've ignored other relationships, other offers. They've um, basically put themselves in a position to not have a relationship until the right one came along. And then it's weird. I'm seeing this like a flaming sword that cuts them free of this. Like they might feel a spark for you. He is looking at this ace, so they might feel that spark for you that they've been looking for, and they use that flaming sword to cut the air, the bondage here off and away, and they become activated because this moves from a stagnant card to a card of action. The Five of Swords. I don't feel like Five of Swords energy coming from this, but that is the next card in the deck. So it goes from being inactive to active, and this is about healing. So I think this person has spent a lot of time picking out the, like meditating and thinking and healing, and then you're on the other side of that. I think this person is very deliberate, very purposeful. They don't do anything just to do it. They do it because they have there's always a reason behind what they're doing. And they've got like goals. And they're like, I get a lot of goals from this person. Oh, and there goes the Five of Swords. So I pulled these next three cards because I'm trying to get more information here. This is going to be an interesting. I got the Five of Swords for the first deck too, so I'm starting to kind of feel like I'm gonna clarify it. I'm just gonna clarify the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. Why did you flip? Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles flipped in the deck. I gotta make sure that I keep these separate because it's the same deck. Maybe I should use this one instead. I'll clarify the Five of Swords, please. What the fuck? The Four of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Cups, rather. And the Ten of Pentacles. This has come out in every deck, okay? This person might feel like this is a long term. Okay, first of all, this is a long term. This feels like it's going to be a long term relationship. It's going to be like the relationship that you kind of get into, and if you don't stay in it for 10 years or more, then, you know, I'll be surprised. But I kind of feel like this is like a marriage type thing. This is a long term relationship type thing. This person might have. If they are currently in a relationship, that one might end viciously. Um, this might also be mental conflict. Yeah. this might be mental conflict because the Four of Swords, it's about healing. It's about meditating and being um, able to, just heal. So they might have actually had some things happen to them in the past that they are still healing from, especially if it was a relationship that ended and it was like not a good ending. But this is the Two of Cups here, so this was like a low level soulmate. Yeah, especially with the King and the Queen of Cups together. Five of Swords. This person might have experienced some heartbreak in the past that they're healing from, and that might make them a little bit difficult to deal with in the beginning. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay, so this person might have gone through a period of healing, and they might think that they have healed to the point where they can experience a health relationship, but like I kind of feel like this person still has stuff that they have to deal with, um, so that they can have this beautiful long term relationship with you. They have some things they still kind of have to transform. They could be a Scorpio. This is a heartbreak card. So I think this person has had heartbreak in the past. They may also have a lot of people with a lot of opinions about what they should be doing and how they should be doing it when it comes to this relationship with you. People who don't like that they are in a connection with you when they are with you, right? Um, with the Ten of Pentacles here, I feel like they make money. Maybe they, it's a business thing, and the person that they're dealing with is like, hey, you shouldn't be dealing with this person because this happened fourth, and this person, this might be a third energy trying to fuck with what's going on here. They're looking at the connection that you and this person have, and they don't like it. The outside person is childish, and that is making more sense. The outside person is childish, and they're making it seem like you are a bad person, and they're in this person's ear all the time, trying to break you guys up, right? Um, but I really kind of feel like your person doesn't let this happen, and you just become the center of their existence. Um, because they can see through what this third person is doing, and they meditate on it. They look at it, they examine it, and then they realize that all that Five of Swords shit is just not gonna. It doesn't matter to them. They're going to let this be a legacy between you two. So I kind of feel like the outside opinions aren't going to make a difference. I feel like you guys are going to have a period of time where there's going to be an outside influence trying to come in to um, kill, steal, and destroy this relationship because the outside influence is jealous and vicious and doesn't like that you guys are coming together. But I feel like this is a soulmate connection. I feel like this person is a king. Okay, I think you guys are the only deck that got a king. He's a king. He's not a page. He feels like the kind of person who is not going to allow other things to get in their way. They're going to be very stable, and they're going to be very able to discern what is real and what is not. Especially because I feel like this person meditates, and they get messages from their higher being. Like up here, there's like this higher being, and this other person who's meditating or praying toward this other person, and like getting guidance that way. So I feel like they're gonna be able to see through whatever smoke screen. This could also be a past relationship that you've had with someone, and they left you behind viciously, and they've had to heal from that, and they're gonna try and heal you with that too. Is this the right deck? Yeah. Anyway, with a lot being said, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and if you want a personal reading, my information is down below, and I'll see you guys next time to talk now.